So, as an executive, as a C level of a bank, what should drive me to shift to digital? Uh, it's not a rocket science. Very easy. We need to understand. We need to enhance customer experience, and we need to see what other these tech companies, fintechs, are doing. They are providing an absolutely excellent customer experience. Take a Uber, take a food delivery app, take Netflix, take anything. It's like absolutely brilliant user experience. We have to lower the infrastructure cost by embracing tech stack. We need to develop competitive product and services. We need to increase market share through higher consumer onboarding. We should be able to reach March spectrum unbanked on these large countries such as Bangladesh and all those. Increase back office productivity, operation efficiency through automation. See where we can start, where we can do automation. We need speed to market, so we should be able to roll out products in hours, not weeks. So inshallah, with Sharia built in and Sharia governance covering everything, all the aspects, we are able to set up products, and we are able to secure the approval. The products are ready in puzzle shape, for example. We can just quickly combine those, request Sharia um, advisory on Sharia advice, get it approved, run fast. Increased level of customer service again, using CRM, using other technical, other softwares we have to increase the level of the customer service. It should not be like I call the customer, call center, and I have to wait for 20 minutes to get a service. So time is running fast. Inshallah, I will try to cover everything. But if not, then in the QA session, please feel free to ask questions. So let's learn from the success. What other guys are doing. These Facebook, Netflix, and financial Paytm, Uber, they ensure multi-channel availability. Any device. They rely on API, right? API means API first model. They will connect. Personalized experience. They rely on rapid service launch. They are able to do it. They have a partner ecosystem, so you can connect with any partner quickly. It's not a costly or a big exercise to connect with other ecosystem and leverage, to go those conversion customer onboarding. Frictionless payment. That you can use your card, you can use the bank transfer, whatever. You are able to do it in few seconds, and your payment is all set, right? Experimentation. They do experiments. They do experiment as in the controlled environment. They move fast. They break things in the controlled environment. They learn fast. They don't do like very conscious and analysis going into paralysis thing. They improve, and this is every day they are improving, and that's how they are able to deploy changes, enhancement very fast and without any hesitation, because they have tested it a lot of time. It's not like where traditional bank applies an enhancement and there's a customer service issue, big issue in the at the branch, at any touch point. We all know that those platforms are using website, apps, software to employ economical models. Take an example of Ant Financial, $280 billion bank now. Whoa, big size, a very big bank. If you compare that bank with the traditional Chinese bank, they cost for customer acquisition, if I remember, it's like $2. But the Ant Financial or anything which connects to Ant Financial, the cost go down to 55 cents. So if we apply it to our life, in our model, naturally we are not able to achieve it. We can't achieve that reduction in operating expense, right? It's just because we are not ready. The infrastructure is not there. So we need to inshallah work on it. And we will explain you that with existing infrastructure, the digital bank infrastructure can coexist, and then eventually it will evolve to a full-fledged digital bank. So let's learn. We saw the success side of it. Let's learn from the failure point, the fail case study. Blockbuster versus Netflix. I know it's not a good example because it's like we are learning something. So I will heavily discourage anyone to. This is not a Netflix promotion. Don't subscribe to Netflix. Just try to understand the underlying principle, the infrastructure they're using. So Blockbuster was annoying customer. Uh, why they failed? Simply they did not care about their customer. It was for a customer perspective from their angle. It was time consuming to visit the store. There was no catalog, no recommendation, no personalization. There was late fee. All the time I have to worry about late fee. Um, then we don't use VCR, but I need a device to run that. Netflix on the other model, when they started like access, you can access it from everywhere. Like, it was customer driven. All the proposition, the business model was around customer. They are using heavy AI, machine learning, robust infrastructure. I would say zero latency infrastructure, always available infrastructure, and infrastructure as a core model. And they are providing smart content to and it's recommending to the consumers, talking to the consumer directly. So here is my personalization. Fee structure is very clear. There's a subscription model. You subscribe to it, you will get everything, right? It's not confusing. They are available on any smart devices, just like TAIF is TAIF learning system. Inshallah, we want to launch. It's a device agnostic. So this is where fail are. So we need to be like, we need to follow sort of what Netflix infrastructure is doing. So to achieve that, how, where we stand. If you compare Netflix with us today, so we are on the left side. So we are more on the digital channel presence. We think that digital is mobile app. We think that digital is chatbot. We think variable is digital. It's not. It's just like a delivery channel. The underlying, the core infrastructure is the same, right? It's like just putting us repainting a wall. It looks nice, but behind the paint, we know there are a lot of issues. So we are into where mobile app, chatbots, variable. We should be today. We should be at least at the omni-channel banking experience level, open banking API level. It should have a uh, flexible infrastructure for example, sort of payments we are accepting. So multiple ways to collect, for example, money. For example, is a person is able to pay from PayPal. I know it's a crazy example, but just to exaggerate thing here. But naturally, we need to have an ecosystem enablement. So if we deploy, if we have a proper omni bank channel layer, for example, we can connect any device and deliver. For that, we need an open API, right, behind that. And where we know it, we aspire, our aspiration should be like, we should be like Google or better than that, or Spotify or Uber better than that, or Alipay better than that. So those are more onto personalization, experimentation, configuration versus customization. Because today a lot of banks, we get stuck in customization, and here we have another legacy app and we have to deal with it, because as a annual maintenance contract, I have to pay for maintaining that app, or my IT is maintaining that. And again, my 30-40 minutes of the day is going just to firefight that. So we need to get away from customization. We need to go into configuration, and then the proposal we have, inshallah, is a configurable system platform, not a customization platform. And we know that transaction customers are shifting towards heavily digital only banks, right? Fintechs. So if you see, the more right we are, the more conversion retention customer base we have, and this is where the Islamic industry, inshallah, will grow.
Islamic finance learning made simple and memorable.